Isala. Okay, I think our issue is muting. So can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Yes, Brian.
Okay, so okay, it's now okay. I'll just start afresh because, yeah, I muted myself. So I'll just start afresh. Okay, so I'll start with what is all about ShuleKeeper. So I started with ShuleKeeper is a school management system that works across, and it's based on the Ugandan curriculum. So it works across nursery, primary, secondary. So if you see the structure of the ShuleKeeper, so it's just a school management system, and it contains the 14 independent packages, and it offers the best school management features. So you can see the structure. We have the ShuleKeeper here. We have nursery, we have primary and the secondary. And in this system, you can have the several schools. So if you have, like, for example, if you say that you want to use the ShuleKeeper for nursery, primary, and secondary, see this system will accommodate that, as I'm going to demonstrate. So we have the nursery, you log in, here you have primary and login, and the second login. So we have the packages that the ShuleKeeper supports. So we have the accounts. So the account is just for managing the bursar's daily transaction. Then we have the report cards. The report cards just making the term student report cards or mid-term report cards, and also you can be able to print the mark sheet for students based on the catalog that you created, whether it's a mid-term, whether it's the weekly test, whether it's a term report card. So you'll be able to print the mark sheet. Then we have the attendance. The attendance for it's just monitoring whether students absent or present. Then we have the payroll. The payroll is for managing the teachers. No, teachers payroll. It's just for teachers payroll. It's for managing if you are paying the teachers. It's for managing the teachers payroll, having the pay slips, and also the reports concerning the payroll. Then we have the administrator. The administrator is for managing the entire system. Then we have the examination is for managing maybe the tests. The teachers goes there and uploads the set exam. Then the administrator can go on ahead and print it. Then we have the admission for registering the students. We have the library for managing the school library, storing the school books, and everything connected to library. Then we have the file creator. It's for printing the headed paper for schools. Then also the pass out for students, etc. Any connected document. Then we have the directors for managing the director is for managing the report for the entire ShuleKeeper. Then inventory is for store. We have the laboratory for if the school have the laboratory, can manage the all equipment. Then assets for managing the school assets. Then the transport is for managing the school van. So let's look at the roadmap for ShuleKeeper. So the roadmap, we started with accounts. Then that's 2014. Later we extended it to report cards. Then we extended it in 2016. We discovered that we need to have the all packages, everything that happened to school. That's why we introduced the 15 packages in 2016. So 2017, we worked on the mobile app. This one, you can go on the Play Store. You download the app, you enter the school code and the student ID. So then the student can be able to see the transaction on the account side, and also on the report card side if they upload the report card. Then here on 2018, we started having the term version. So the term version is what we are doing right now. So remember, we just started the Zoom meeting last time, and it keep on growing. You can see the numbers. So this is the terminal version. So in 2023, we are going to work on the online version. So online version to be the same version like the desktop we have. So everything will work as the same, but here you can access it on the phone. Everywhere, you don't need to be at school so long as you have the internet. So I'll just brief now describe what we worked on this term 3 2022. So here we introduced the SQL indexes. So SQL indexes, they are just lookup. So we just worked on the ShuleKeeper performance, the speed it takes to load the packages. So that's why we introduced the lookup like the student ID. If the school has like 1,000 records, so if you are searching a student ID, it will not take long because we introduced the lookups on all packages. Then here on this point number 2, I'll do a demo how you can create a new term. This is the thing that every time you ask me. So here we have a quick demo. Then we upload this video, and then later you can visit and see how you can create a new term. Then on point number 3, we worked on the fixes on the importing A-level marks import, because we have the issue with that. Then we worked on it. So on point number 4, we worked on the having this report card can be printed on headed paper. If the school has the headed paper, then there is no need of, you can use the same A4 paper and then you print the report card. There is option for enabling and disabling. Then the last one, I'll take you through the enhancement we added where we had the issues. For example, if you generate the template, you cannot edit until you cross. So we fixed that issue where you generate the template for importing marks. So once you generate, you can import, you can enter marks as the ShuleKeeper is connecting it directly. So before we proceed, I will just going for demo. But if anyone having the question, you can ask before I open the demo and see. Can I proceed?
Yes, Brian, you can proceed.
Okay, thanks, Rich. Let's proceed, and we have our demo. So this is our ShuleKeeper. So here, what we are going to do, I will have the demo. I have several schools. I will start with secondary. So you can just log in using the school code. Then you press enter. So this one, you remain logged in. So once you log in, the next time there is no need of logging in. So to get started with the ShuleKeeper, when you have just started a new term, so you need to come to admin. So once you admin, you go to admission settings. So you go to term running details. So what you need to do, you need to make this one inactive. So if you have this term inactive, if you have for example, term 1, term 2 2022 will be, term 2 2022 will be active. So you first make it inactive. So once you make it inactive, so you say, now I'm going to create term 3 2022. Now you can put the start and the end. I will just use this. Then you select the year. Then you make this one inactive. That's it. So you have created a new term and it's active. So for report cards, so once you are done that, you can come here, you create the exam catalog. So I'll just create exam catalog, which is term 3 report card. So report appearance title, this is the title will appear on the report card. So I can say end of term 3 student report card. So you just make this one inactive. For example, if you have the catalog for last time and you want to make it inactive, you click on the search and you make it inactive. So I will just apply this term that we created. Then you click on add, then you press OK. That's it. So you have created everything that is required for new term. So we just go to our package, the report card package. So this is our package. Then I will just take you through what we added. So let's go back to what our features that we added. So fixes, I will just start with this one, handling the headed papers. So what we added here, you can find this amazing feature here under appearance settings. So you come here, you say, we introduce this new law called allow print on the headed paper. So it's set yes. I'll just set it no. Then we try to print and the same. So let's print a report card here. So remember we created our exam catalog. It's this terms report cards. I'll just press this one, continue. Then I press create. So this is the place where you can create a new report card. Let's print this report card here. Okay, so we have this report card printed. So what I will do, I will just go back our feature that we added. I will just set this one yes, then you see what will happen. So let's refresh this. So you can see now that if you go back on this report card, you can see there's a space. But I will just introduce another theme. Let me activate another report card theme for this. So we have many theme. I'll set this one default. So I'll try to print this one for new theme.
But we have no we're not ready.
Okay, so if you see, this is the report card that have no headed paper. So this is the report card where we have this space, and this space is, you can be able to print this report card on the head paper for the school. So if you go back and you activate this one, you set it no, you'll be able to see the, and I refresh this, refresh. Now you can see it here. You can see that we have retained it. So you can do this one under the settings. So you can just come here, you activate yes or no. If you want to print it on the headed paper, and if you don't want, you set it no. So this is how our new features looks like. It's added under appearance settings in the report card section, and you can activate it or you can say no. So let's go to our next fix. So we have this fix here. So I'll just take you through this. So if you have on the A level, let's say you have A level, you want to import marks. So I'll just select the catalog. So let's say term 2, yeah, term 3 here. And you want to select senior because this is A level senior 5. You select the stream, say maybe this, then you say 2, and then you say generate. And after I've generated, you can find this one under documents. So let's say senior 5. So if you see now, this, we had issue at first, so it was not generating as expected. So you can see now it's generating fine. And you can just come here, you proceed, you enter marks, then after you follow the same steps, you import. So also I'll just go to next fix. So marks import enhancement. So I'll just take you through also this one, what we worked on. So I'll enter some marks here. 78. So let me try to import marks. Let's say next. Then I will select this one from where I selected. I'll first close this. So I need to go to senior 5. I select this. Then I double click here to import marks. So you can see it successfully. So if I go back in this mark sheet, what was happening previously, so it was not allowing to change. You need to first close the system, then after you come back and you change it. But now I can change this one, maybe 78, I save, you can see it's now allowing save. So that was the issue that was happening at first. Now it's fixed. You can go back and you upload the new marks, then you finish up. So if you want, you can select the file and you upload it back. You upload it again. So it was not allowing that. And if you want to see the marks that are imported, you can just come here. This is term 3. You select the student. You say create. So you can see these are our marks that we just imported, and you can proceed and print a report card. So those are fixes that we worked on. So if anyone has the question, you can raise. Maybe if you want to know about more, what is how to get started with the term, what's required, so you can ask. Yeah, I can see someone who raised their hand. Maybe we have Rachel on the bridge. If Rachel wants to say something, is our director in the Software Plus, and also you understand the ShuleKeeper. If Rachel wants to say something, you can say something. It's your time.
Well, Brian, I don't think I have a lot to say. I'm just impressed by what has been done so far. I don't know if you guys are hearing me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You're able. Okay, I'm impressed by what has been done so far. So far, so good.
Yeah.
And previously, I've not had time to really interact with the system so much, but I believe with time, I'll be able to do much more better and even give it much more time and understand it in a much better way. But otherwise, I'm so impressed. I'm so grateful, Brian. Thanks for the good work and your team.
Okay,
That's all I
thanks.
can say.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel. So we have Silva from Modern Primary School, Konjiri, and he has been using the ShuleKeeper. I know that Silva is still connected. Yeah, I think Silva, if you have something to say about ShuleKeeper, you can say something. You can unmute yourself and say something about ShuleKeeper. Okay, I think let's have someone from Nyachivale parents. This is the primary school in Mulfunjiri, and it's a private school. So secretary, if you have something to say, you can say anything, you know, it's not, yeah, if instead of leaving the meeting without saying something, you can say something. And I know you have been using ShuleKeeper for some good years, almost like 3 years. You can say something. Yeah, I think it's still muted. Let's have Ashawa Frederick from Karnavili, Ntinda, SSS. Yeah, if you want to say something, yeah, if you want to say something, you can say.
Yeah, I have very much, but I will say little.
Okay.
I appreciate your system. At least I was able to use it.
Okay.
But for the first time, I had to do a lot of learning, a lot of mistakes, and then correct them and learn. But I was able to end the term, printed the report cards and the analysis as well.
Yeah, that's great.
But there is one thing I wanted you to include, but I think I don't know whether you did.
Oh, I saw the messages, but later we had already worked on this version. So what we are going to do, because I saw what is recommended, you were talking about the prints, the mark sheet analysis. So I'll just check all your requirements, then it can be integrated in the middle of the term, before the end of term, and you have the features added before the end of term.
Okay, what I basically needed, like an emergency, was those competencies of the senior 1 and senior 2.
Okay.
Such that we create subjects and then automate the competencies to be picked per subject.
Okay.
Maybe I will get time and then we have a physical meeting and we agree on it. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's right. I understand what you need, because I know there is another school that raised the same issue, that have the competence per subject. For example, if you go on the competence here, we select the subject, then you apply the comment per subject. So for example, if you want to select, we have the subject on the drop down. You select the subject, then you change per subject. So that one, it will be integrated in the middle of the term, and you have it before the end of the term.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Then let me see, I can see someone using Efinix Hot 8 Lite. If you want to say something, you can say something. You can unmute yourself. We have few minutes, because we end it at 40. Yeah, 45. Yeah. So if you want to say something, you can unmute yourself and say. Then also, Silva, also you missed, you are muting, you can unmute yourself and you say something and close meeting. Oh, someone, Infinix Hot 8, you can say something. Isela?